The National Human Rights Commission, led by its Chief Justice Arun Mishra, in Guwahati held a camp sitting on several cases of human right violations in the Northeast. 56 cases were heard in this camp sitting across Northeast. The most significant were cases related to the violence that Manipur saw since May 3rd. In fact, the NHRC has issued some clear directive to the Manipur government in terms of the Manipur violence. It has asked a status report in terms of the action which has been taken by the state government, particularly in terms of opening up the national highways. Remember, even now there is an economic blockade imposed on the highways in Manipur by the Kuki-Zomi groups. In fact, the NHRC has been informed by the state government that about 180 people have died, of which 93 people have been compensated with a compensation of 10 lakh rupees each. Now, what NHRC has asked the state government to pay the ex gratia compensation to the next of kin of the other people who have not received, those who are dead in the violence, in another 4 weeks time. So that is the deadline given by NHRC to the state government of Manipur. Also, NHRC has asked the state government to pay a compensation of 10 lakh rupees for reconstruction of houses for those who have whose houses have been completely destroyed. That also has to take place in another 6 weeks time. So these are clear guidelines that the NHRC has given the Manipur government. Apart from that, the NHRC has also heard cases related to alleged fake encounters in Assam. Many of those cases are also subsequently being heard at the Guwahati High Court. Even there is a case in Supreme Court. So the NHRC says that it has investigated into all the cases that were brought to its notice in terms of the fake encounters in Northeast.
In 6 weeks. That was the direction issued in that matter. Manipur cases, we have heard there was a report that violence in certain areas is still going on. There was an issue of blockage of the highways number 3 and 37. We have asked the roadmap of the government to restore the situation and as early as to open the highways. For that they have been given the time buyer to submit before us what effort they are going to make to open the highways which have been blocked since long. And then we have been told that to 93 persons compensation of 10 lakh has been awarded by the Manipur government, those who have died, to next of the kin or the deceased. In remaining cases, we have said that payment should be made. If they say 180 persons have died by a particular date, we have said that compensation should be paid of 10 lakhs each to next of the kin within next 4 weeks and report should be submitted to us. And with respect to the rebuilding of the houses, we have directed assessment process to be completed within 6 weeks and compensation to be disbursed as per the scheme framed on 9/11/2023 by the government. They are proposing to make the payment of compensation of 10 lakhs to the as max to the outer limit of 10 lakh is there with respect to payment of compensation for reconstruction of the house, rebuilding of the houses. So they have been asked to complete this process in assessment process in 6 weeks and to start the reconstruction of the houses which have been destroyed in two of the districts of the Manipur. And then we also